Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been so long since I've made a video last. It was actually back when we were in lockdown and now life has resumed totally back to normal. So I thought that I would come on here and just tell you a little bit about what's been going on and these wee changes that I've made. Two of the biggest changes you probably are noticing already is I got braces and I cut my hair off. So braces happened maybe a couple weeks after lockdown. When I was told that I was going to need braces in my very first year of high school, I was pretty upset and I was like, nope, I can't do it, I don't want to do it. And so I didn't get them. You might be seeing this wee gap right here. Basically what they did was pull the baby tooth and then they had to pull my gum back in the roof of my mouth and expose the tooth that I had no idea it was actually in like the roof of my mouth. So then after they exposed it, they attached this wee like gold chain to it and put it onto the wire on the brace. I now have the strongest wire that I meant to have and they've started to pull my tooth. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take for this tooth to finally get into place, but it's going to be quite a process. I meant to have them for 2 to 3 years, but I'm banking on 2 years because that would be hopefully the beginning of 2022. So we'll see what happens, but I'm happy with what's changed so far. And the next big change was my hair. I cut off a lot of my hair. I think it was about 12 to 13 inches. I just wanted to change things up and it's like I've already got braces, I may as well change up my style, I'm gonna change up my hair. I felt like my hair has always kind of defined me. I was always known for having really long hair and I could almost hide behind it a wee bit as well. So I thought, why not just cut it? I've always wanted to donate my hair as well. And I was like, if I cut it, I can donate it. And I just went for it. And then I got another tattoo. So it wraps around my arm here. I absolutely love it. It's probably one of my favorite tattoos now. So the quote says, "Difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations." And it's a quote that I have always just really loved and really like took to heart. I've had some tough times growing up, just like anybody would. I've always just have to keep thinking about the future and how the future is just going to be a beautiful thing, and I just gotta keep going and keep moving forward, keep working hard, and things are always gonna get better. There's always gonna be a roller coaster with life, and I've really started to realize that this year. So another big thing, and the reason why this quote meant a lot to me is because I have been going through quite a difficult time this year with my mental health. So I've been dealing with mental health for a really long time. It runs in my family. We've got a long line of depression. I personally have anxiety. It might not be as bad as some people, but it has really affected me in certain aspects of my life. And I've also been through depression as well. And I've just been learning how to deal with these things and overcome them on my own for so long that it has really taken a toll on me. And I finally decided this year, actually in February, that I wanted to talk to somebody. I wanted to go to a counselor or therapist, and I've always been pretty against it, to be honest. And I just felt like, what's the point? What is some stranger gonna be able to tell me that I don't already know about my own mental health? But being able to talk to somebody has actually made such a difference. So being in New Zealand, I rang a couple different places and it was pretty upsetting to hear when I finally had made that decision that I was going to talk to somebody, I was going to reach out for help like I should, and be told I'm going to be put on a 6-month waiting list. It just blew my mind. I just couldn't believe it. Like, imagine somebody in a worse mental state than I was at the time, who was on the verge of just, I can't deal with life anymore kind of thing. I can't imagine that kind of a person being told, okay, don't worry, we'll put you on a 6-month waiting list and then we can help you. Like, I can't wrap my head around that. I can't imagine that, like, that could be the person's life. And when I heard it, it broke me a little inside, because I was like, I'm finally doing this for me. I'm finally gonna reach out for help, and to be told that was really hard. It really took a toll on me. Luckily, my mom is seeing somebody where she lives. They had another person with their company, and it was a woman, and I was like, okay, I feel like I might be able to open up a bit more if it was a woman. I got lucky. I found this person for me, and we clicked straight away. It's not always like that. I don't believe it'll always be like that, and you might have to test out a few different people, because yes, you can go to school and you can become a therapist, you can become a counselor, but if you don't have the life experience in the background of some hardships, I honestly don't believe that you can be counseling people that have gone through those hardships. It's a lot harder for those people to open up, and for me to have this person that has gone through so many of this like same things that I've been through, I was just like in awe. I was like, wow, this person understands me. I can open up and let them know what is going on. It's just been such an incredible journey, being able to open up and talk more and not realize like the things that I would say and what they would actually mean sometimes. I would say something and she'd be like, now how did you feel when you said that? Or what was that actually, what were you thinking when that happened? So many of the things she would say would make me think so much more and think about it in another way. I tend to blame myself for a lot of things, and if anything goes wrong, I'll instantly be like, it must have been my fault. And I mean, sometimes I'm sure it could have been my fault, but at the same time, when you constantly blame yourself and you've done it since you were so young, it's really hard to get out of that mind frame, and it's been a huge work on for me, because when you blame yourself, it's really hard to gain confidence in yourself and really grow as a person, because you've got to believe that you're a good person. You've got to believe that you can do amazing things, and there's so many things that I still need to work on. That was a big step for me to decide to go and speak to somebody, and I never ever thought that I would do it. So the fact that I have been able to do this and take that step has been massive for me, and I've grown and matured so much this year without really realizing until I've just taken a step back these past couple weeks and realized, like, wow, you have really grown. You've really started to accept yourself, and I just felt like I needed to share this, because it's okay for people to be sad sometimes. It's okay for people to feel certain ways. Like, I want my social media to basically express that it's just okay to be vulnerable, okay to be yourself, and I don't always express it the best. Honestly, I've had a really tough year, and I've had some big struggles, some big changes, and I'm not going to talk about all of them, but these ones that may seem small, like cutting my hair and getting braces, like, and tattoos and ear piercings, like, they may seem like little things, but each of those little things actually were big for me in different ways. When I got braces, it was like, wow, my confidence just went. I was like, holy, I don't want to smile. I still struggle to smile. It shouldn't make me feel self-conscious, because so many people get braces, and what I look like shouldn't define my confidence. My confidence should come from within, and I'm slowly getting there, slowly learning this, but I didn't really want people to see me like this, which is sad, because I know I'm like, because I am still beautiful and I need to believe that, but it's hard. Yeah, so this is the new me, this is my new hair. It's different. I feel different, and I feel like it's a good thing. I know change can be tough, but it can also be really, really good. I definitely have been afraid of change in the past, but I know that change can be a really good thing no matter how hard it is, and I feel like I just need to continue facing changes and continue basically confronting that fear of change, because it's just gonna make me so much stronger. Things change, people change, and life is a roller coaster, but we gotta enjoy the ride. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. It's definitely something that's a little bit different, a little more serious, but good at the same time, and I hope you learned some things and feel a little more connected to me. And I can't wait to keep making more of these videos, so see you next time.